In July of 2023, there was a flood in this area, and it was pretty substantial. There's a creek that runs just outside of our district here, outside of our high school, and the water flooded into our buildings and deemed the building not usable.
So at first, the school had a solution. They had help from a local church in the area, and they were also dividing their kids up between the other schools in the district. But it was clear that they needed something better as they were looking to rebuild their school on site.
Once we knew we weren't going to get back into our old high school, we knew we needed a more solid plan going forward. So the modular classrooms coming and being able to put them on site as quickly as we did opened up space for our K-3 students to be educated in person.
On the Antietam School District site, BOXX Modular provided 4 different structures. We provided 2 buildings that were just classrooms. We provided 1 building that was both classrooms and office space. We provided 1 building that was a cafeteria and office space. Planning and delivering over 29,000 square feet obviously comes with its challenges. We were on a tight time crunch in order to get all these buildings on site in time for the students. So what we did was we ended up planning with our project management team and construction services to make sure all the buildings were getting in a timely manner and make sure all the ramps, walkways, and canopies were there for the students, for them, as soon as the school year began.
Students and teachers and parents alike all were shocked to see how normal it felt once you were inside the buildings. I think there was a lot of apprehension very early on before they saw them. A lot of people interpret modular classrooms as just one building, one classroom, all on its own. I myself started my teaching career in that setting. So seeing that once you were inside the building, it truly was just like a normal classroom, everyone was pretty pleased.
We were on a really tight timeline. We wanted to try and get kids in and learning from the beginning of the year. The ink was really only dry on our agreement with BOXX at the end of the month of May, and by mid-June, the units were here. And then from mid-June until basically mid to late August, everything was set up and we were ready to go, ready to have kids in here and learning. It was an incredibly fast timeline, and it took a lot of time and a lot of energy on the part of BOXX Modular, on the part of our team working together. But in the end, we had the space ready, and we would not be standing here and kids wouldn't have somewhere to be in school right now if it weren't for the collaborative effort between BOXX and the district. And if we needed to continue to use the modular units that we have right now into the future, that's something we would definitely be comfortable with. They work well for what we're trying to do. It was a really positive experience.